A very good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine.
You all are fine?
Yes,
I
sir.
think after so many days we are meeting now, isn't it? You might
Yes,
have forgotten. You might have forgotten.
yes, sir.
But yes, you have forgotten me. But I did not forget you, isn't it? That is why every day I am giving you the classes timetable. Okay. So after the holidays, during the previous days, we have completed one lesson and two poems, Fire and Ice, and with this other poem, Dust of Snow. Dust of Snow.
Yes, sir.
Now we are coming to a new lesson, very important one. All the lessons are very important, but this is special importance. Is there? It is about Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. It is written by Nelson Rohi Lahala Mandela. Both are same. It is an autobiography. It is an excerpt from the writings of Mandela himself. In history, you might have studied about Nelson Mandela. Am I right? The Nobel Prize winner, the leader of South Africa. So here we are going to read or going to learn Nelson Mandela's views on freedom. His views on freedom. So, a lot of things are there to learn for our life also, not only for exams. For our life, we have many things to learn. We have many things to learn. So, that is why always I tell you, Fizan, please attend the class. That is why always I tell you, literature is a literature which should be understood in relation to our lives. In relation to our lives. We have to relate the portions of the particular literature into our our lives. Then only it will be successful. So here in this lesson, we will come across a number of principles, not a principle, principles, a number of values, a number of ideologies. When we come across, we have to match it with our daily life. This is the way how to learn a literature. So this way of learning may not be fully for the examination. Do you understand? This way of learning literature may not be needed fully for the examination. Examination purpose, we are learning question answers and all these things. This is the grammar and question answers. Here I told you this is what is called the connotation. Connotation. Denotation, we take it for examination. Connotation, we take it for learning a literature. In the forthcoming classes in plus two, not in degree or in post graduation, BA, MA, all these things, when you go for learning, there you will get Criticism, criticism, a subject. That is what is the connotation. You are going to evaluate a writing. You are going to evaluate a book written by somebody. In order to make a criticism, you should know how it connotes, how it denotes. That is why I told you everything what is told now will not come for the examination, but they will come into your life in some or other corner. Okay. So we are coming to the lesson. Page number 17. Take the pencils with you. 10th May dawned bright and clear. 10th May dawned. D-A-W-N. Dawn. D-A-W-N. Dawn. What is the meaning dawn? Can anyone say? D-A-W.
Sunset,
Eh?
sunset,
Dawn, sunset.
evening time,
No.
Sure, dawn.
Dawn is the opposite to that. Dawn is the very early morning.
Sunrise.
Good. Okay. Its opposite is sunset. That is dusk. D-U-S-K. Dawn and dusk. Dawn and dusk. D-A-W-N. Dawn. Just a minute. You see, dawn, D-A-W-N, dawn. Its opposite is dusk. Dusk. Both these are known as, together known as twilight. Twilight. Twi means two. Two lights. Two different lights. That means it is not morning. It is not evening. Clear now? This is the way how you study literature. Dawn and dusk, twilight. Twilight means two lights. So dawn is not morning. Morning is a period of time. Morning is a period of time. Evening is a period of time. So this is not period of time. This is light. Then what is dawn? Dawn is the particular moment. Dawn is a particular moment, time, when the darkness gives way to light. Darkness gives way the first light of the day. That is called dawn. First light of the day. In Malayalam, good language, it is said that Prabhatam Putti Vidarnu. Putti Vidarnu. Dawn. The moment where the day is coming out. So, what is dusk? The last light of the day. So first light of the day, dawn, last light of the day, dusk. These are known as twilight. Twilight. Okay, let us come. So 10th May opened its day bright and clear. There were no clouds, very clear, a sunny day. For the past few years, I had been pleasantly besieged. For past few years, I had been pleasantly besieged. Pleasantly, joyfully besiege. Besiege really meaning is conquer. Besiege. Alexander besieged the fort. Conquer. A negative meaning is there. Besiege. Take power over. Besiege. Take power over. Otherwise, overpower. Conquer. That is the real meaning of besiege. So if somebody conquer us, will we be happy?
No, sir.
Will we be happy?
No, sir.
No.
No. We will, if somebody, suppose you are playing a game, in the game, football game, you failed. Will you be happy?
No, sir.
No, you will
No,
not be
sir.
happy. So, besieged, the word besieged is a negative meaning. It has negative meaning, conquer. But here, here Nelson Mandela says, pleasantly besieged, joyfully besieged, joyfully conquered, joyfully conquered. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Joyfully conquered. Here, conquered. Here in the lesson, besieged means surrounded. 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 Besieged here means surrounded. Why the term besieged is used for surrounded? You see, I want to go to that door. All of you came and surrounded me. So I am caught up. I cannot move. Understood? No, I cannot move because all have surrounded me. So I am besieged. You have taken power over me so that I cannot move. So when Nelson Mandela was surrounded by the people, what kind of people? Surrounded
Political
by
leaders and
dignitaries, not policemen, dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respects before the inauguration. So on 10th May, some inauguration is going to happen. Something to happen. Inauguration. So on that day of inauguration, Nelson Mandela came out of his house. So he was surrounded by great dignitaries, prime ministers, presidents of different various countries. Various countries. All these dignitaries besieged him. Nelson Mandela, stop there, stop there. We want to talk to you. We want to salute you. They stopped him on his way. For what purpose? They want to pay respect before the inauguration. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of international leaders on South African soil. So that was the day of the independent South Africa. On that day, 10th of May, South Africa would be announced as an independent nation. Its formal inauguration is going to be held on that day. And Nelson Mandela was going to attend that meeting, that inaugural meeting. And Nelson Mandela says that inaugural meeting would be the largest gathering of world leaders, international leaders on the African soil. The ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater formed by the Union buildings in Pretoria. You see, the ceremonies, the inaugural function took place in the lovely, beautiful sandstone amphitheater. Amphitheater is an open theater, open stadium. Amphitheater here means in our language, open theater. And open theater, that gallery was made out of sandstone, a particular stone. Lovely sandstone amphitheater formed by the Union buildings in Pretoria. Union buildings, government buildings, union government. Union means central government here in our sense. Here means government buildings. For decades. What do you mean by decades? A decade. What do you mean by decade?
10 years.
It is a period of 10 years. Decade means DECADE. Decade means a period of 10 years. For decades, for many years, for decades means for many years, this had been the seat of white supremacy. For many years, this amphitheater was possessed by, used by white people, British people. White supremacy, ruled by or possessed by white people. And now it was a site of a rainbow gathering, underline, rainbow gathering. So for decades, if you go to the amphitheater, you will see only whom? White people. White people, because it was possessed by British people. So it was used by British people. So for decades, if you had gone to the amphitheater, you would have seen only white people, single color. No black people will be there. But today, on this inaugural day, on this 10th May, if you go to the amphitheater, you will see a rainbow of gathering of different colors and nations. A rainbow gathering. What do you mean by rainbow gathering? A gathering of different colors. A rainbow has how many colors? 10 colors, isn't it? Rainbow has
7.
how many?
7.
7 colors. Which are they? Which are the
Indigo.
colors of rainbow?
Red,
Red.
Indigo.
red, orange, yellow.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. This is the wrong, wrong, wrong. Which is the color of the rainbow?
White.
White.
White, yellow,
No,
and
the
blue.
rainbow color is white.
Yellow,
No.
yellow, yellow, blue,
No, 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 man. It is
and
not the
red.
color of Vibgyor. Amina, yes. Okay, the color of rainbow is Vibgyor. Violet, indigo, blue. Understand? Vibgyor. In that order you have to say. Vibgyor. So that means multicolor. You don't know multicolor, you know multi-story. Many stories. 10-story building, 27-story building, isn't it? So rainbow gathering means, Aditya, rainbow gathering means a gathering of people who belong to different nations, different color, different races, different religions. That is the meaning. Rainbow gathering. That gathering, can you connect with the Indian situation? One term, can you say? Anyone?
People
That
from different states.
Racism,
that one term, a particular.
racism.
No, no. Everywhere we use it. The nature of India, the culture of India.
Democratic.
Democratic.
Democratic is a political situation. The culture of Indian society.
Hindu.
Huh? Raya?
Sa
Something?
Hindu.
No, no. Unity in diversity. Unity in diversity. We are different in religions, we are different in color, we are different in languages, we are different in culture, we are different in geographical situations, but all feel we are one as Indians. In this way, a rainbow has 7 colors. Am I right? 7 colors, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
7 colors, but it is one rainbow. So a rainbow gathering means a gathering with a number of different kinds of people. Differentiation may be in triple C. What is triple C? C. Caste, color, creed. That is a triple C. Caste, color, creed. On the basis of caste, on the basis of skin, on the basis of faith. So all types of people came there. So it has, that gathering has become a rainbow gathering. Underline. Rainbow gathering. Rainbow gathering of different colors. Of different colors. And nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. You see, all these people from various places, all these people from various nations, all these people from various races, all these people from various castes came there, gathered there for the inauguration of a democratic country, a non-racial government, A government that is not based on any racism. Till that time, South Africa was ruled over by a race, British people. Now it is a democratic country ruled by a non-racial government. So on May 10th, the inauguration was of a democratic, non-racial government in South Africa. Clear? On that lovely autumn day, on that good morning, I was accompanied by my daughter Senani. Underline. The name of the daughter of Mandela was Senani. Senani. So Mandela was accompanied by Senani. On the podium, what is podium? What is podium? Podium is what is known as pulpit. P-U, I would say, P-U-L-P-I-T, pulpit. 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 The place from where we speak during the time of any meeting, during the time of any function, we can
Share
see.
screen, share screen.
Hmm?
Sir, share screen.
Share screen. Oh. Something happened to this. Something is there. Okay. So P-U-L-P-I-T, pulpit. This is the stand on using for speaking. When there is annual function, all these things we see. Speakers are coming in front of a stand. That box is known as podium, pulpit. So on the podium, on the place where the speakers make their speeches, Mr. D. Clerk, underline, Mr. D. Clerk was first sworn in. Sworn in. It is phrasal verb. It is known as the phrasal verb. Sworn in. Sworn in means take the oath. Took the oath. Sworn in, underline. Sworn in. Its meaning is took oath. O-A-T-H. Took oath. So first, Mr. D. Clerk took oath. Took oath as the second deputy president. Second deputy president. So how many presidents then will be there?
Two, sir.
Two.
One.
Second deputy president.
One.
President.
First,
Three, sir.
three. Second deputy president, then first deputy president, then president. First, second, third. Clear now? So, first, the second deputy president took the oath. Who? Mr. D. Clerk. Then there is no need of explanations here. You can read and understand this one, this part. Then Thabo Mbeki, underline, Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president. Then comes the turn of president. When it was my turn, that means Nelson Mandela is going to swear in as president. President. When it was my turn, I pledged, I pledged, sworn in, pledge. We are taking the pledge, isn't it? Always, India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
Ah, yes, pledge, pledge. So here, Nelson Mandela pledged, took the oath, sworn in. Three words I used: pledged, took the oath, sworn in. What did he take? To obey, underline, to obey and uphold the Constitution and devote myself to the well-being of the Republic of its people. That was his pledge. That was his pledge. He took the oath to obey and uphold the Constitution of South Africa. He will take care of the Constitution of South Africa and the well-being of its people. That was his oath. Underline that. And put a curly bracket for the four lines. Right there on left side. Pledge of Mandela. Pledge. Pledge. Pledge of Mandela. What was the pledge? To obey and uphold the Constitution and to devote himself to the well-being of the Republic, well-being of the nation and its people. To the assembled guests, to the gathering, to the assembled guests or to the gathering and the watching world. People around the world were watching through the TV. Watching world, I said in a simple sentence, he spoke to the world. He spoke to the world. What did he speak? Now we are going to see this page, a part taken from his speech. You have to read it very carefully. What did he say? Today, all of us do, by our presence here, confer glory and hope to newborn liberty. Today, as we are here, we confer, we congratulate, we give, we offer all these meanings I told for confer. We congratulate, we give, we offer what? Glory and hope to the newborn baby, to the newborn liberty. Which is the newborn liberty? Which is a newborn baby here?
New democratic
A
government.
new democratic South Africa. That is a new baby here. Newborn liberty. Democracy is a liberty there. Till that day, there was slavery. Slavery. South Africans were considered as slaves by British people. Slavery was abolished. Slavery was abolished. And democracy was installed. And this was the day when this democracy is inaugurated. The day of freedom, liberty. So we all are here, he says, we all are here to congratulate this newly born democratic country. Confer glory and hope to newborn liberty. Out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster. You see, out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long. Can you imagine what was that extraordinary human disaster? I have already told the word. Can you tell that?
Slavery.
Slavery. Very good, slavery. Very good. That's extraordinary human disaster. That is slavery. Slavery. That is slavery. Very good, slavery. So, out of the experience of slavery, long years of slavery, that means that lasted too long. Long years of slavery must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. So this slavery was existing there for long years, and everybody expects a newborn country should be there after these long years of experience. Sometimes you may be also thinking, for last 12 years we were studying and studying and studying. Even Corona came, still also we are bound to sit. Sometimes some are thinking it is a slavery. And as soon as we get over the examination, board exam, we will be free. I will be a new South Africa. Nelson Mandela says, for long years of slavery, the country is expecting a newborn baby that is a democratic South Africa. You see, must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. We who were outlaws, we who were outlaws not so long ago, who who are outlaws, criminals, the one who breaks the law. He is called outlaw, criminal. Expanded meaning, people who break the law. We, the outlaws. So Nelson Mandela qualifies himself as an outlaw, a criminal who has now become the president of the nation. You see the contradiction? Nelson Mandela introduces himself to the world as the criminal, outlaw, one who broke the law. You have to understand in this way. He qualified, he made himself as outlaw, the one who broke the laws, now has become the president who is demanding the people to obey the law. Contradiction, do you see? You see, we once upon a time were outlaws. Now the meaning is clear. We once were outlaws. ONC, once upon a time, were outlaws. Have today been given the rare privilege to be host to the nations of the world on our own soil. You see, you see the meanings, depth of meaning there. Till yesterday, we were slaves. We did not have any freedom to do anything. The white people say and we obey. But today, we are in liberty. Once we were outlaws. The white people called us outlaws. The British people called us criminals. And they kept us in the jail. Today, you see, we have the rare privilege. We, these outlaws, these so called slaves, have the rare privilege, great privilege to be the host, to welcome, to receive the world leaders. Yesterday you called me slave. Now I, in the name of the President of South Africa, welcome you to my country. The slave has become the president of a nation. The slave has become the host. Today have been the rare, great privilege to be host to the nations of the world on our own soil. We thank all our distinguished international guests. We thank all our great international guests for having come to take possession with the people of our country of what is. You see, having come to take possession with the people of our country, underline, having come to take possession. What is the meaning? Having come to participate with the people of the country. Came to participate with the people of the country. What is, after all, a common victory of justice, victory for justice, victory for peace, victory for human dignity. Nelson Mandela says, it is the outcome of a victory. This inaugural gathering, where the once upon a time the South Africa was a slave, that South Africa has now become the host to many countries to invite them to the soil of South Africa. This is a victory, victory from slavery to freedom. Right there on the left side, you can write. It is a victory, victory from slavery to freedom, liberty. Slavery to liberty.
It is a, it is a,
And he says, it is not a great victory. It is a simple, common, normal. It is not something extraordinary. No. This is a normal victory each and every human being should experience. This victory of South Africa is a normal victory because it is a victory for justice.
Sir,
Ah,
it is a victory.
it is a victory for justice. You see, when we say victory, we expect something unusual that is not common. But here, Nelson Mandela says the victory of South Africans over British people and establishing a free, democratic South African nation is not a that kind of victory. It is a common victory which should be enjoyed by each and every human being, you and I. Why it is so? Each and every human being desires justice, desires justice, peace, equality, human dignity. Am I right? You wish to be honored. Am I right, Aditya? You wish to be honored. You wish to be considered equal. You wish to be peaceful. These are the desires of each and every human being, whether he is black or white or brown. That is why Nelson Mandela says this victory is not an abnormal victory. This victory is not an unnatural victory. This is a natural demand of the people, each and every man, human being. It is a victory for justice. It is a victory for peace. It is a victory for human dignity. Underline. A common victory for justice, common victory for peace, common victory for human dignity. We have on the left side, you can write with the pencil victory. So you will be able to remember victory. We have at last achieved our political emancipation. Emancipation means liberty, political freedom. Because till yesterday it was ruled by British people. Today they got independence, political independence, political emancipation. We pledge, we will see, we pledge. So we will see the next portion, the next class. Okay. So common victory for justice, peace, and human dignity. We have at least attained the political freedom. That is democracy. Okay. Thank you.